Everybody, thank you for watching my videos. I'm going to do an update on my 2015 Nissan. Check engine code po101. Said it was the mass airflow sensor. As you see in my previous video, I talked about the mass airflow sensor cleaner. That's what I did. I sprayed that out. This right here. Okay. I reinstalled it and I drove 100 miles. Hopefully my check engine light would turn itself off, but it didn't do it. So I erased the check engine codes and I went on a little road trip. One of the things you gotta do when you first start your car up when it's cold, you should turn on your air conditioning and your lights for a while. Okay, it helps the O2 sensor set. Okay, then drive the city driving a little bit, then go drive the freeway. It checks things at different speeds. Alright, so I took it on a 50-mile trip. When I got back home in my area, I rechecked the computer. It said all monitors completed, 0 monitors incomplete. So it fully reset itself. Turned out it was a dirty mass airflow sensor. And always check your air filter too, because that could trigger a code. I'll tell you one way you can check. Make sure your air filter is good. Hold it up into the sunlight. Look, see if you can see daylight through it. If you can't see daylight, you know that air filter needs to be replaced. My daughter got it on the air filter for your air conditioning. And I looked at it, I told her, that's good. It only had one little dirty spot, but I held it up to the light, you can see it, but she still bought an air filter for the cabin. But I thought I'd give you the update on there. The mass airflow sensor cleaner did its job, cleaned that out, seemed to be working pretty good now. And tell you one thing, it may help your car last longer. Parts. After a long drive, you get home and the wind's not blowing, pop your hood open. Let the car cool off. Get all that heat off the engine so it's not baking on the hoses. Okay, it's bad enough if they got hot water in them, they're being cooked. But this may help your hoses last longer, your radiator hoses last longer because it cools down faster, not continuously holding the pressure as long. Right now I wouldn't be able to do it. Can't squeeze that radiator hose. Can't squeeze it because it's pressure. When it's cold, you should be able to take it, squeeze it. Okay, when it's cold, that's how you know if you overheated your engine. You want to know it's safe to open that radiator cap. Squeeze that radiator hose. See how much pressure there is. Okay, if there's a lot of pressure, don't pop that cap open. Just leave the hood open. If it takes a couple hours, do it. If you're going to put water in your car while it's hot, make sure the car is running so it's circulating the water. Because you put cold water in an engine not running, it's just sitting there in one spot, it could crack the engine block. Yeah, you should flush your brakes out. I know mine needs it. It's due. And one thing you do, you got a good access to it. Like the doctor gives you a shot with that syringe. You take some of that out, suck some of that fluid out. Don't drain it empty because you want to leave a little fluid so you don't get air in the system. Add new fluid, then start flushing pumping your brake pedal, and have someone pump it for you while you open the dirt fittings on each wheel to push the fluid out. And keep adding fluid until it comes out clean. Alright? You gotta do all 4 wheels when you bleed the brakes. And this car is kind of expensive doing tune-ups on. because the intake manifold sits on top of the spark plugs. Try to avoid those cars if you can. Mitsubishi, yeah, my sister had one with a V6. It was really a pain.